Hi, welcome on my new tutorial about end-to-end testing with Angular and Protractor. In this video I will show you how you can configure Protractor to use Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. Let's start from creating our new project. Great, our project has been set up. Now let me open it using e2e. When we go to package.json, we can see this command end-to-end. And this command enables us run end-to-end testing without any additional configuration, just out of the box. Now let's see how does it work. Okay, success. As you may notice, this command ran Angular server and then, using webdriver-manager, downloads Chrome driver. In this tutorial, I will not cover this command and configuration. Instead of, I will show you how you can run end-to-end testing using webdriver-manager commands and Protractor directly. First of all, we need to update our drivers and download Selenium server. Selenium server can manage communication between browser and your browser driver. To update drivers, I need to create new command. And now I would like to specify particular versions of my drivers for Chrome and for Firefox. For Chrome, I need to type versions Chrome and now type the version of the driver. The versions can be found, for example, here on this page. And there you have the oldest and the newest driver releases. But also you can find the versions on this page, Chrome driver chromium.org. And if you go to downloads, you can see all the driver versions with Chrome support version. And now I will check which version I have locally installed. This is 76. Okay, so now let's check 76. Yes, that's the version of the driver which I'm looking for. So I just copy this, go back to my command and just paste it. The next thing is Firefox, and Firefox use Gecko driver with the following syntax. And the Gecko driver you can find on GitHub. Gecko driver repository. And here is the latest version of Firefox. Also, I will check which version I have installed. And this is the latest one. So I will just use this latest driver. You can see that differs from Chrome, and you need to remember about this prefix. And the last thing which you would like to configure is the Selenium server. And versions of the Selenium server you can find on Maven repository. I will use this one. And now we run this command. You can see that we have fetched all the drivers and the Selenium server as well. So now let's go to Node Modules, Protractor, Node Modules again, WebDriver and Selenium. And you can see all the drivers and Selenium server. This was the first step. The second step is to run Angular server. Okay, the last thing is to just run Protractor. But before we do this, we need to adjust our configuration. And now let me do this, and then I will in detail describe all the changes. Okay, the configuration is ready. Now, what have I changed? So I have added Chrome options. If you want to add more options to your Protractor. Now, the Selenium server jar. This is the path to your Selenium server, and also this should match the version in the package JSON command webdriver-manager update. The next is local Selenium standard options, where I define my Chrome driver again with the downloaded version. The last change was direct connection to false, because you can set it to true and by default is true, and you don't need this Selenium server. Direct connection means direct connection between browser driver and browser without Selenium server. Okay, so now we will run this configuration, and I can do it via IntelliJ, where you can see I have the configuration and also the protractor set. But I will do it via console because some of you might prefer this way. And the command to do this is node modules protractor path to protractor, and now path to configuration. Okay, let's try. Okay, success. Now also I would like to show you what will be the error where you, for example, made mistake with the version of the Selenium server. So now let's run it again. Okay, you can see that the jar was not found. And here, if we set direct connection to true, we omit this error because we won't use Selenium server at all. Okay, so now it's clear what direct connection is. And we can go to Protractor Firefox configuration. The configuration is very similar, but there we have browser name as Firefox, Firefox options empty, but still you can add your own options. Selenium server jar is the same for the Chrome and Firefox, and here Gecko driver with Gecko driver particular version, and also of course direct connection to false. So now let's do it again with command protractor Firefox.conf.js. Sometimes happen that you can see such an error. But now let's go to our test case and see exactly this line. And if we comment this assertion and we run our test again, the error will no longer appear. As you can see, success. This error is known bug, and now I can show you also on the GitHub. You can find unable to run Protractor with Firefox, send command did not match a known command. So it's exactly the same error which we had. And that's all in this video. Now the configuration will be shown on your screen. And see you in the next video. Bye.